You ever get to a point to where you think you got shit figured out, and you're like, well, why didn't someone just tell me? That was, I mean, come on. But then you realize uh, they couldn't have told you, or they have, or you have told yourself, and still, until you were ready to know, you didn't know. Then you get to that that point to where, well, wait a minute. Yeah, exactly. You thought you had shit figured out, but that's the whole point. You're just gonna figure out more and more and more, and it grows and evolves and expands. But if there's anything uh, that can really open the door, it's to look at the whole big picture of what all of them are saying. Kind of like when the Bible says, "As a man thinks, as a man's heart." That's what he is. When Bashar says, um, there are infinite possibilities going on at the same time. When you raise your vibration, your frequency, you are essentially jumping timelines. You're moving through timelines. I forgot how much he's like billions per second or something. I don't know. But um, when we look at things like the Mandela effect, all of us have experienced this shit. But then when you come into situations in your own personal life, let's say something that's not like a landmark, but let's say like handprints in concrete that were poured in concrete and have been there as long as the concrete's been there, of course, when it dried. You know this to be a fact. You've seen them for years. And then all of a sudden, you look down at the concrete and handprints ain't there. The concrete hasn't been repoured. Um, where the handprints go? Little indicators like that will teach you about timelines. And then once you start accepting that there are different existences, and that opens the door to how you are controlling, um, manifesting, let's say, through your thoughts and emotions by moving through those timelines to your preferred timeline. I say all that to say this. When we aren't careful with what we listen to or opinions that we take in to our core and hold to be true, remember, manifest law of attraction and manifesting works on the universe giving you more of what you already know you are, what the world is. So it's going to back that truth up. So if you get into a negative mindset and a negative emotional place, you're literally going to attract more negative externally. Your world is going to become pretty negative pretty damn quick if you are vibrating at a level to where you start to notice what you think about is almost instantaneously happening. I'm talking about manifesting good or bad uh, almost instantly. When you start to become aware of those things, they can trip you out, make you question your sanity, make you question all kinds of shit, but it can really throw you into a negative headspace because the world as you've always known it isn't what you know it to be now because it's changing so rapidly. So you have to let go of the old version of yourself and all the ideas and everything that old version held on to in order to be able to go into the new higher vibrations that you are manifesting, or you will affect them by hanging on to that old shit because you look at it from a suspect point of view because of the old you trying to look at it. You have to let all that go and just vibrate in love and light, as they say, and see if that helps with your manifesting. Maybe the world will be nicer to you. Love y'all.